We're here in Gatley Gay Boxing Gym. I'm here now with Welsh featherweight champion Dai Davies. How's it going, Dai?
Alright, John. Good, but thanks.
Little catch up, Dai. Last spoke, you had the Robbie Turley fight coming up. You've now boxed him and beat him. Can you tell us your thoughts on that fight?
Oh, it was a good fight. It was brilliant, you know what I mean? Rob come to fight, which, you know, expected a good fight, but yeah, he came me through what he had, and, you know, I dealt with that, to be honest with you, because I prepped for it, you know what I mean? I trained hard for it, you know, watched him, seen what I had to do, and a game plan went, you know, perfect, like, you know, it was brilliant, it was.
Training camp leading up to it, I think it was a good training camp?
Oh, really good. It's one of the best I've had, you know. I've added a few different things to the experience and what I got anyway, you know what I mean, and everything went perfect. Trained hard, you know, really hard.
Yeah. You boxed him, what, 5 years ago, I believe, before?
Yeah, 5 years ago he was.
Did you feel there was anything different going on in this fight?
Yeah, he felt a bit stronger. He come to have a go, but to be honest with you, I think he come to try and take me out, you know, from boxing the boys from St. Joseph's down in Newport. Like, obviously they knew about me, and I thought, oh well, let's pounce on him. But I went through a period of my career, like 2 or 3 years, where I was boxing off heart, you know, my mind confident, and I wasn't, you know, I was never there. But it's there now, you know what I mean? I'm hungry again for it. You know, I'm focused, I know what I want, you know, and obviously from that fight then, when, you know, I thought he'd try and come out, and he blew out steam. But, you know, I broke his heart, broke him down, wore him down, which that was my game plan. You know, after 3 or 4 rounds, we see what he got, and then, you know, later on as the fight goes on, I get better, you know what I mean, John? I'm from experience, you know what I mean? That's what happened, to be honest with you.
Did you think going into the fight that you was going to get the stoppage, or did you?
I'm not the one for going for stoppage. If it comes, you know, as a bonus, like I said, I only got probably about 2 or 3 stoppages on my, you know, out of about 30 odd fights. Yeah. But obviously, you know, it's like on your own show. Well, you know, a lot of fans screaming for you, and it edges you out a little bit more. But I believed in myself that I was too strong, too tough for Robbie. You know, don't get me wrong. He brought a lot more than he did 5 years ago, and he did. It was a hell of a fight. 2 makes a fight, you know what I mean? And it was a cracking fight. It was lovely to be a part of, to be honest with you.
He was having a successful body shot as well. Did you feeling that at all, or?
Not be honest with you, John. He hit me low once or twice, mind. But no disrespect, he did. He thought, oh, you know, I've been watching him, how we've been training, and I've been trying to pick up things that I could work on. But I was just in that zone. I thought the only way he was going to beat me that night if he brought the kitchen sink and tried to knock me out. I was not going nowhere. Yeah. It was an opportunity for me that I've always dreamt of, you know, to fight in Merthyr on my own town in a jam-packed arena, like, you know what I mean, which it was fantastic. I thought, well, I can't afford to lose it, you know, and not at this stage and this age where I am now. It had to be to go on, like, you know, the bigger and better things. I thought, well, if I don't beat him, I'm not going to do it. And to lose in Merthyr, I thought I would have been able to go out of the house, like, you know what I mean, for at least a month, you know, to face people, because I would have been so devastated, and, you know, so.
How was you feeling, Dai, you know, defend your title in Merthyr in front of your own fans?
Oh, it was a dream fight, and everything was written out as a script, as I pictured it, as I dreamt it. From the minute they said, oh, you're fighting Robbie Turley and in Merthyr, I knew. I thought, and then everything went to the T. You know, within the 3rd fight of the night, you had all the fans shouting my name. I was just below him, and I thought, oh, here we go, the butterflies are kicking, and I thought, oh, you know, we're in for it tonight, and it was just electric. It's something I will never forget, and it was fantastic.
Cracking atmosphere, wasn't it?
Oh, brilliant, you know.
You had a lot of home support.
Well, they always, well, if it was 50 there, the fans from Merthyr, they go out and they support whoever's, you know, if it wasn't me, it could be someone else. They're just crazy. They love boxing, and, you know, they get behind the boys, whoever they support in. But everybody who went to support me, like I said, thanks very much, because they were just brilliant. Yeah. It was brilliant.
What did you do with yourself that night after the fight?
Well, we went back to a local club with the martyrs, and we had a little, like, you know, little after party. It wasn't nothing big, like, you know, but I think about 30 of us went up, had a couple of beers, you know what it's like, and, you know, celebrating. I had about 3 pints, and that was it for me. I couldn't drink anymore.
You've had a couple of weeks out of the gym day. What have you been doing with yourself?
To be honest with you, John, I've just been chilling with the family, you know, with the wife and kids, doing a bit of camping, you know, plus working still as normal. But I'm just, you know, having a bit of family time quality with them, like, because they put up with a lot, you know what I mean, for all the years, and when you're in training camps, you know, it's hard work, like, you know, fair play to the wife, you know, she does put up with a lot, you know what I mean, but she's been 100% behind me all the way, right through my career. Now she's 1 in a million, you know what I mean? Plus the kids, you know what I mean? But I only do it for them as well as myself, you know, to try and get something of a better life for herself, you know what I mean? And to achieve my goals, but...
Did they go to watch the fight?
Yeah, well, the kids done, but my wife, she travels, you know, around with me. She's been Barnsley and a couple of places like that, you know what I mean? She's always been behind me, like, she's been there when I've been on the canvas, you know what I mean? But, you know, I put her through hell, to be honest.
So it meant a lot to her then, like that?
Yeah, well, it did, to be honest. She was more overwhelmed than I was, to be honest. I said to her, before I was going to the fight, hour before, I said to her, I said, if you like crying, she said, why? I said, because I said, knowing very well I sold like, you know, nearly 170 tickets, and having them to, cheering for me and supporting me, I thought, well, you know, it was unbelievable then, you know, yeah, it was, and I did, I said, well, look, I feel like crying, you know, I thought, I was choking up, I thought, keep strong, and then this won't get what I gotta do, you know, and get it done, like, you know.
Yeah. No. Do you have any words with Robbie after the fight? Or?
Yeah, well, you know, he said, you know, wish me, you know, all the best, and he said, he said to me, you're my bogey man, he said, you know what I mean? I said, I could be anybody's bogey man, Rob, if I turn up, you know what I mean? But I said, you know, it was a brilliant fight, you know, appreciate it, you know, for giving a good fight and making it happen. I said, you know, and I said him all the best, and, you know, with his career in the future, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, he's a super bantamweight, you know what I mean? He stepped up and had a crack, which he was featherweight years ago, but he stepped down. Don't get me wrong, I didn't think it was, you know, we both was the same weight, you know. If I went down to super bantamweight, the same outcome would have come, you know what I mean? I think I would have had him a bit earlier, because I think by dropping the weight, you know, he would have dropped, you know, a bit quicker, you know, faded a bit quicker, because, you know, it's like when you lose your weight, if you take yourself, if you don't do it right, well, you know, it tells over the later stages. You know, with experience, you can't beat experience, John, you know. And I've been there, I've done it, you know, you look at my record don't say what I'm capable of doing, but every fighter has either gone on to win something or been in a running for a major title. That's why I say, well, you know, why are they having opportunities, and I'm not, and I give him a good fight, you know what I mean? I've always gone to their backyard and give him a good fight, or maybe a one. Don't get me wrong, apart from the ones that have been stopped or whatever, I'd say 3 or 4 of them have been my own fault, you know, going in there half-hearted, you know, but then, you know, you look down the end of the line and think, well, you know, guys, it's time you either won it or you don't. And I come back to the gym, and I thought, well, over there in this last year and a half, I thought, right, I'm not getting any younger now, you know, this is time where you've got to start showing. And to be honest with you, like I said, I thank Chris Sanaga for putting the show on and making, you know, me the headline on it, you know, as top of the bill, and to give me the opportunity to show myself, because I boxed a boy Chris Hughes back about 3-4 years ago. They switched opponent on night, it was for the Celtic title, but that was on telly, and then I finagled, you know what I mean? I dropped the ball, but I was winning the fight, but because they switched opponent, I was already beat, you know, so, you know, I just want to try and put things right now from before, like rewriting it, you know what I mean, and making things, this should have happened like 5 years ago, or 4 years ago. So, you know, that's what I want to do, to be honest with you.
So you're back in training now, Dai. When you open to be out next, and what were you hoping for the rest of this year?
Well, there's talks, it could be another show in October sometime. We're supposed to be, could be fighting a boy Chris Hughes for the Celtic title, or it could be something in line for Josh Warner for the Commonwealth for British title fight. Well, I leave that to Dai, my promoter, to sort it out. You know, he's on process with it now. But either one of the two, well, any big opportunity that I got, you know, I'm looking forward to it, you know. So, but I would like to fight in Merthyr again, you know, in front of the crowd and in front of this last sellout they had last time. It was fantastic. Well, I still live it, I'm up on cloud 9, to be honest with you, but you know, I don't want it to end. But well, I am looking for something major now. I'm not taking anything short notice or anything anymore now, you know, having preparation for it. And well, if I can have an opportunity in Merthyr again, maybe, you know, that could come, and then look forward then to something bigger and better. Like, but my dream fight has always been to fight for a Commonwealth or British title fight, and you know, that's my goal. Well, at the moment now, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good shape, you know, boxing well within myself. You know, I'm still learning as you do, like, but by you know, before I finish boxing, I would like to fight for the combat. Whether I win or lose, you know, that's if I have the opportunity, you know what I mean. It's up to me and to take my opportunity. Only one chance I won, but at least I can say, you know, I've had a go. You know what I mean. You know, it's like when I'm not thinking about retiring, but when you're retiring, you think, well, you know, what are you gonna do? But I think I've achieved my goals now. You know, and then, you know, you can hang them, but at the moment, well, things it's just getting busier, you know what I mean. You know, boxing is getting exciting, you know. This should happen years ago, like I said, you know, before, and I'm just enjoying every minute of it, John, to be honest with you. Take it fight by fight, you know, day by day, and just, well, whatever opportunity comes, to be honest with you. You know?
You ranked 5 Dai on Box Rec. How do you feel you mixed up with the rest of the top 5 boys?
I'll be honest with you, John. Well, it's nice to see, you know, yourself in the top 5. You know, I've always been thereabouts. You know what I mean? And but I look at all the boys that's in front of me, the top 5. I fought 3 of them or 4 of them, and 1 or 2 of them I thought I won. The other 2, I thought, well, you know, I could learn off it, you know what I mean, and rewrite it, which I think, well, to box him again, I'm got a problem. The way I'm feeling now, I think, well, I can match anyone out there, you know, it's just rewriting it, you know, my career, what I've done before, with a bit more experience, just having another go of it, to be honest, so I'm putting it right, and be honest, that's what I want to do. Well, if I get the opportunity, I'm going to do it.
So who's got the British at the moment, eh?
I think the boy Josh Warrington got the British and Commonwealth, which I think it was opted to fight him back about 3 years ago. I don't know, it didn't come off for some reason twice. I don't know why, but well, obviously, you know, that's what I got my eye on, and you know, if I get the opportunity of fighting him, well, I'm there, like, you know.
So around what, September, October, next time you're up now?
October, I was told, you know, you're looking to get, I know it's a bit away, but like it's a bit of time to get, you know, preparation again, because it's quiet now for about another month. You know, I'm just ticking over, just coming in, you know, doing a little bit of running, a little bit of boxing, but it's my first night back, and well, you know, just take it as it goes from there. Then whoever I'm fighting is just watch, you know, learn what I gotta do and go from there then.
Alright then, Dai, we'll look forward to seeing you back in there, and thanks for taking time out of training today and talking to me, and wish you all the best for the future.
Well, thanks, John. Thanks for, you know, the opportunity of doing this again. Well, appreciate what you're doing. Thank you very much, bud.
No problem. Cheers, Dai.
Cheers.